The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
The holidays start here at Baker's with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. Whether you're making a traditional roasted turkey or spicy turkey tacos, your go-to shrimp cocktail, or your first Cajun risotto, Baker's has all the freshest ingredients to embrace your traditions. Baker's, fresh for everyone.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More, Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Baker's, fresh for everyone.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.
So this Lastlight tale, I hope you've caught up. Well, I'll run you through quick, in case you have not. The Buccaneers went through the wardrobe and have to save Lastlight with fake evil Santa that they'll have to fight. A guy from the north asked him to steal some keys. They broke into a house, and Derek stole what he pleased. Malrus trapped a child. Derek felt bad in himself. He put everything back, and then Jeff framed an elf. A body is dumped, then the bright, scary nose. As for the rest of the story, well, here it goes.
I'm going to immediately jump down onto its back for a surprise round and just fucking stab at it.
Okay.
What if it's a good reindeer?
I mean,
it's snarling.
How are you jumping onto this thing? Because it's coming from the dark side of the
dark side of the pit. Oh,
yeah.
God.
I mean, how big is your jump?
How big is my jump? Not that big.
A backwards
how far is the reindeer away from me? Yeah. How far, roughly?
The reindeer has just emerged from the darkness, so I would say probably somewhere around 30.
Can I drop him off? From
yeah,
the
if you could drop me off, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drop me onto it.
Why don't you roll to hit?
Yeah, to hit what? To physically fall onto it. Cool,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
All right.
I've never provided air support as Keth before.
Acrobatics. So if I do an acrobatics, that's an 18.
Check. Yeah, do an acrobatics check.
That's an 18.
18, yeah. You do it, man.
Cool. I'd like to hit him twice with my hand axe, and because he hasn't seen me, I would have advantage on the roll, I think, or if because it's surprise round. Yeah, I would have advantage on the roll, which also means I get sneak attack damage as well. So that would be that first one is a 20 to hit, not nat. The second one, I rolled the natural one first time. The second one is a 17 to hit, not nat.
Yeah, those both hit.
Cool.
Unsurprisingly.
Yeah. So that would be 6 points of damage, 5 points of damage, and then what's my sneak attack damage? 3d6. Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
So it was 11 plus. That's 18 points of damage, 21 points of damage. 20. Nice. 20 points of damage total.
Okay, yeah, you start
Both
stabbing
my
this
red
nose, just chopping into
trying
it.
Trying to chop its head off, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And go.
I guess has anyone else jumping in on this? Because if we are, it's roll initiative time.
Oh, okay, we all roll initiative, yeah?
Yeah, that was one surprise round. You don't all get one.
It's now.
Once he's been surprised, he is surprised.
19. 14 as well.
Bugger off.
I
got 19.
What are your initiatives?
19.
What are your initiative bonuses?
Mine's +3.
Ooh, 3.
Sorry, I didn't add my bonus.
Plus
One
2.
sec.
No, it's only if you roll 14.
Mine was +2.
Okay. Malrus, what did you roll?
I rolled a 13.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to know your bonus. It's fine. It's only for
when there's tie breaks,
Gotcha.
who goes first?
And if they have the same initiative bonus, the one with the higher initiative bonus.
Cool.
Yeah.
For the viewers at home.
Which is based on
and
dexterity.
me.
It's based on dexterity.
So, Jeff's go.
Fuck off. Sorry.
You've just seen this scene unfold of a snarling reindeer
Well done,
loom out of the darkness and start to bear down on this unconscious elvish figure. And in mere moments, Keth swung onto his broom, Derek jumped on the back, and Derek sort of dive-bombed this reindeer and hacked into it 3 times with 2 axes.
And I go, I'm not letting you get another one. This person clearly has a family. Maybe it might be the same one, I don't know. Anyway.
The foaming, dripping jaws of Rudolph.
No, because that's going to be disadvantage.
You stop being so rude, Dolph. Bad.
Right, come on.
Okay, I'm going to use my flintlock pistol and shoot at the reindeer.
What's it called?
Okay.
Is it a disadvantage or anything because it's moving?
No. Targets are allowed to move.
Well, the first one I rolled was 4, so...
No, it doesn't hit.
Well, that's me, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just stood by the side of the pit.
You can move, you can jump down, you can...
Yeah, you can do all
bonus
sorts.
action stuff. Shout to us.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to jump the 10 feet down, see what damage I take. Jump 10 feet down.
You're fine. You can jump 10
Sound.
feet.
I'm going to go over to the body of the elf.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Very
nice. Next up is Derek again.
So what is the body of the elf behind me? So I'm trying to place myself
well,
between. I'm on the reindeer.
Depends which way
right?
round you landed on the reindeer.
I was trying to hack at its neck, so I'm facing the front of the reindeer.
So it's in front of you.
Okay, that's fine. So
the reindeer is facing the body.
And I
am
body between the body and the reindeer, right?
Well, I believe you're on the back of the reindeer.
On the back. Okay.
You said you wanted to land on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you were on the reindeer, otherwise I'd have done something very different.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure whether I'd done the rest of that movement. That's fine. I'm going to jump. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. Jump off.
Okay.
The reindeer. Actually, no. Fuck it. I'm still on top of it. I'm just going to keep hitting it. Fuck it.
Okay, do it again. Do it again, boy.
So hand axe again.
Yep.
12.
Yep.
Does wicked. And then
it's a reindeer. It's not wearing armor. And you're on it.
Yeah, it's true. Second one is which one?
Steel-plated reindeer.
That'll hit.
Yeah, it hits. Well, if a 12 hit, I mean,
yeah.
Weirdly, a 13 doesn't.
Unlucky for some, and for you.
So that is 7 points of damage plus 9 points of damage. That's 16 total.
16 damage.
And then I'd like to use... no, I already used my bonus action to attack with the second thing, so that's fine. That's me done.
Okay. Cool. Next up is Keth.
Awesome. I'm still aboard the broom.
This reindeer is pretty fucked up, by the way. You've done some serious damage to this thing.
I'm still trying to chop its head off.
It's got a big gash in its neck now.
Keth is still aboard the broom, so I'm going to stay there.
Yep.
And using some rangery stuff, I am going to roll to hit with Bertha and try and finish it off by shooting in the head.
Okay, you do it. Go on, roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Oh, it's a 15.
Yeah,
it
hits.
does.
Yeah. Well, a 12 hits. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that. Just deja vu here.
I'll do that. And then roll one of those. Ooh, okay. That is a 7. 7 points of damage.
Yep.
But I get a bone. I get 2 attacks. So I could take another shot.
Yeah, so do it again.
That's fine. Ooh, that's worked out even better. That's an 8.
What, 8 to hit?
Oh, okay. I'll roll again for the second one to hit. The second shot is not going to hit. I hit with the first one with 7 points of damage, but I missed with the second shot.
So you fire off 2 rounds.
Be bloody careful! I'm trying to ride this thing.
That's why I didn't shoot.
The first one hits it in the flank, and the second one just fires off into the darkness as Derek sort of steers it to one side,
Bronco, like trying to
grabbing it by the antlers.
You're only able to use one hand, Derek.
Okay, Malrus, you're next.
I'm going to jump down and I'm going to use Healing Word on the elf that's just sort of next to Jeff.
Do it.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to use Healing Word on Rudolph. What?
And that's a 5.
Okay, you heal it for 5 points. And you see some of the... you just see some of the vitality seems to just sort of return to this elf somehow. It stays unconscious, but the breathing seems less ragged and less shallow. It seems like a bit more stable than it did before.
Excellent. Jeff, where are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Jeff, can you lend an hand, please?
Would you get off the
Come down into the pit with us.
I think he's over by me. I don't know. I'm sure he is. Hang on, wait. Is that a candy cane?
Yeah.
I need the kiss of life from you, Jeff.
Just pull the candy cane out my mouth. All right, lads.
Oh, shit.
It's Dolph Lundgren's go. And he's going to roll a strength contest against Derek's acrobatics, I suspect.
Sure, yeah. I'll do that. I'll handle that.
He said confidently.
I shouldn't have been so cocky.
That was a 19.
That was a 5.
Yeah, so he shakes you off. He bucks you off, and with his second attack, because I'm going to say that takes up one of his attacks, he is going to charge you down.
Charge me down?
With his antlers, and he's going to roll... Oh, nat 20.
Cool. I would like to use my reaction to uncanny dodge and halve the damage.
Pow.
So it's a nat 20.
Oh, cool. Good choice.
Doubled. And
so
then
it's double damage and half. So it's just going to be regular. That's cool.
Nicely
That's cool.
done.
Okay. Good choice. So that's a 5. And another 5.
That's 10 points of damage.
13 bludgeoning damage. So this... reindeer goes
6.5 bludgeoning damage.
Scrapes one and then charges towards you and batters you with both its antlers and does hit you in quite a sensitive place. But you happen to have put on a sports cup today.
I knew. I just knew. I woke up today thinking I'm going to get kicked in the balls.
So if you hadn't done that would have been double damage. But today you put a cup on and you woke up and went, I'm putting the cup on.
Always wear protection, young Jeff.
Especially when you're going through a wardrobe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
Okay.
Life lessons with them.
And Jeff, it's your go again.
Well, I was going to use Spare the Dying to help the guy up, but then Malrus went and did that, so...
Some fighting,
you're not,
perhaps?
So you're not on the reindeer anymore?
I'm not on the
Sick.
reindeer.
I'm going to shoot Firebolt at him then.
Oh, here we go.
Do it!
That is because I am level 5. Strong macho, Jeff. Magic. Not anywhere near that. I get to use 2 d10 rather than 1 d10, which is exciting for all.
Do it.
I'm doing it. Don't pressure me. I got 12.
12?
I've got to make the d...
Yeah. That's a hit.
No,
Yeah?
I got 6 to hit. The damage was 12. If I'd had hit, I did the 2 d10 first, but I got 6 to hit, so it's irrelevant.
You rolled damage before hitting. Nice.
I was confident.
You got 6 to hit, but plus including your spell modifier.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spell attack.
Oh, I get. Oh, sorry, I
What was your spell attack
haven't done
modifier?
any of that before. 6, so that's 12. Yeah, no. Oh my god, it does, because we discussed it. 12 hits.
Normal beard saves the day.
Okay. 8 damage. No, 12 damage. 12 damage. It was 12 damage.
Yeah, okay, so a blast of fire erupts from seemingly nowhere. Actually, does this take concentration to do this spell?
I think it's just an action.
It is an action. I'm still invisible.
From next to a floating, half-chewed candy cane, a blast of fire erupts and screeches through the night sky, illuminating this entire pit.
And singes the fur on my coat.
As it illuminates
Yep.
the dark space, what do we see?
Piles of bodies.
You see many bones.
Oh, no, I was being grim.
And a couple of body parts that look elvish in nature.
Which parts? No, don't tell me.
They
A
look like
testicle.
truffles.
Just one lonely
I gather up the trusticles.
Yes, a single testy.
It has broken free from its... Anyway.
Did you say, Malrus, that the fur of your coat is now on fire?
Is that fallen from Santa's sack?
No, I just singed the fur of my coat as it went past.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, it's synthetic, so it just sort of melted slightly. And this bolt of fire catches Dolph Lundgren fully, and he is ablaze now, and he takes a severe amount of damage. He looks very, very unhappy. He's staggering back and forth now, making whatever noise it is that reindeers make when they're on fire.
What noise is that, Mister? What noise is that, Dungeon Master?
Yeah.
I wouldn't begin to know.
I can't picture the scene unless you make the noise.
Yeah.
That noise.
Yes,
it sounds quite realistic, to be fair.
For the viewers at home.
We've dragged in a dying reindeer. No.
Yeah, I happen to have a reindeer on fire. I did not. I lit it on fire. No.
You made the coats fur-free, but you've killed a reindeer for the podcast.
Killed 2.
Covered it in brandy to be festive. Woof. The Dungeon Master is a monster.
What does reindeer fur setting on fire sound like? We need that sound effect.
What smells are we smelling?
Just like regular fur.
Imagine how it smells.
Back on task.
Oh, man. Fucking hell.
Jeff crinkles his nose at the smell of burning fur.
This burning reindeer is now staggering around, making horrible noises and very unhappy, and not very interested in the rest of you now. Derek, your go?
Looks like you went from a Rudolph into a flaming comet. Then I'm just going to fucking throw an axe in.
See, I was going to go with, now that's what I call a bright Christmas.
Like
Lastlight.
That would have been better.
Now that's what I call
won't you light my way tonight?
That's why I'd hoped I'd killed it. I was going for a killer line, but someone's got
right.
It does something like
I'm going to throw a hand axe at him. That's a 16. Sorry, it's 17, but it'll hit anyway.
Yeah, it still hits.
And that is 6 points of damage.
And as you throw this axe towards the ablaze reindeer with the already illuminated nose, it soars through the air in seemingly in slow motion.
You could even say it glows.
You could. And the reindeer with a red nose, red eyes, and now red coat turns to see this axe flying through the air, spinning, and it catches it square between the eyes, fully handle out straight, and cleaves its head clean in two. And the reindeer, known as Dolph Lundgren, apparently just collapses ablaze.
I turn to Derek and go, bet you couldn't do that again.
I bloody hope not. I bloody hope not.
From nowhere, Jeff's voice is heard to say, Malrus, take his heart.
Not
Malrus,
again.
Malrus.
I'm already covered in the...
I tell you what, Jeff, I'll bloody do it.
I mean, are you going to put it out first?
If only someone had a spell of water for that.
The handle's really hot. Wrench my axe out of its head. Malrus.
Yeah, you just do that Joe Pesci thing where it's
I can't help that the reindeers are victims,
down the steps.
though.
buries it in snow, you know.
Yeah.
The reindeers are victims in all of this. They were fed stuff. He didn't want to do that.
Yes, they were.
I know, but
and
sometimes with a wild animal, you've just got to set it on fire and
try
and chop its head off with axes.
If a bear attacks you, you wouldn't try. I was going to say you wouldn't fight back, in fairness.
I mean, you try, I guess. But you wouldn't do that well. Anyway,
what were we meant to be doing? I forgot. Guys,
I'm not surprised.
Something.
No, that was a while ago.
We used the key in the gate to get in. We've sneaked in. Santa may not be who he says he is, and the other Santa also, who claims to be Santa, may not be who he says he is. We've just rescued a small elf. There's a guy called Leroy.
James,
it's been a long night.
If you could do a previously on Royal Britannia before Derek does that line, that'd be great.
Malrus, can you heal me, please? Malrus, I think a couple of my ribs are broken.
1 sec.
1 sec.
5.
That'll do. That will do.
I mean, as you're healing Derek up, The elf that you've saved sort of comes to a little bit, and he opens his eyes and he says, oh, and sees you all there. He says, "What happened? I was working and then I passed out. Oh. That Santa, he works as harder than the one that the Krampus stole. This one works us even harder than the one that Krampus stole, man. Oh, I want the old one back."
Well, the main thing is you're alive.
Where's this Krampus?
I don't know, man. He put the other Santa in his sack and told us this one was in charge now. I'm just...
that's interesting.
I gotta get it home. He sort of staggers to his feet and...
Look, mate, you're alive, okay? For now, you're okay. Look, this Krampus that Santa stole, right? The current...
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Santa that Krampus stole.
Other way around. Yeah. It's been, as I say, did you see that? I just point to the fucking deer.
The burning wreckage of
the flaming carcass of hope and Christmas joy over there.
Is it died down a little bit now as the flames dim?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go over and butcher it.
Take his arm.
Hey,
yeah, sure.
It seems like there are a few starving people around here, so I'm like...
So grilled reindeer is the way forward.
Might be the way forward.
Barbecue.
We haven't had monsters for you to butcher for a while, have we?
That's why I'm taking...
I've forgotten this was a character trait.
Full advantage.
Get it out of his system.
So I wanted to give him the opportunity with the first reindeer.
Yeah.
Right, okay. What are we doing then, boys?
This guy, so this elf, is he like preparing to leave, or?
He's attempting to climb the side of the pit at the moment. Not very successfully,
Keth,
mind you.
Have you... Do you want to just keep ferrying us up with the broom?
Yep, absolutely. Beat me to it. Hop aboard.
Cool, you do that. Are you dropping him off on the far side, or the same side you just came from, or the side you flew to? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
He was trying to climb up on the side you originally came from, not the side you were just.
Probably doesn't want to go back where Leroy was, right? Because
probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Do you want?
So you drop him off there, and you guys all go back to the other side where Leroy went. And are you going to follow the path?
I think so.
Back to try and find Leroy.
Stealth
okay,
check
so you
for
follow
me,
that
please.
path. Yeah, roll stealth then.
James, approximately, just to be fair, approximately how much time would you say has passed in the world?
Let's say an hour.
I'm no longer invisible.
Jeff?
Let's say 59 minutes and 58 seconds.
59 seconds.
I'm stealth.
Alright, guys.
Can you touch me, mate?
Oh my god!
I've been...
Gotta stop doing that, Jeff.
Oh.
I'm not as young as I was, and I've got a very high cholesterol.
Okay, are you following the path then? So you follow the path round and you get to a small, unassuming door in the back of this fretworked, idyllic little factory. And you going inside?
Yes.
Yeah, open the door. Try and open the door.
Opening the door, pop inside. And inside you see a huge space with rows upon rows upon rows of workbenches. Down both sides of the building are two long conveyor belts with toys coming in, you assume to be toys on one side and fully packaged gifts on the other. And at every bench, working tirelessly, are hundreds and hundreds of elves. And at this end of the room, you see elves taking wrapped gifts off of the conveyors and walking through a large opening towards you know not what.
Amazon. Oh, no.
Roll perception, please.
17.
16.
19.
Oh, sorry, 21.
When you're looking around, you assume they'd be making toys, but when you actually look closer, you see that these toys have a much more metallic and pointy nature than you would expect toys to have. They seem to be sharp and
I don't like the looks of these
angry
toys.
looking. bladed, some would say.
Would
these
have been the same sort of toys that Derek's dad found on battlefields and brought back for him?
Certainly would be similar, yeah. You know, you're looking, morning stars and shurikens and...
This reminds me of my first couple of Christmases. Oh, what a childhood we had.
It is your first ninja star,
above you to your left, you see a balcony with an imposing figure dressed all in shiny metallic red. With a huge
Santa.
white shiny beard.
I want to go invisible again.
I want to bravely go invisible.
Jeff, can you touch me?
Oh,
on the wall
invisible.
to your left.
I don't like that.
On the wall to your left is also a big red button.
I touch Malrus.
Oh God!
I am keeping a note of these spell slots.
Does it look like...
I am keeping a note of these spell slots. I want to point out. I do know I've got very few left, but they are there.
Yeah.
I also then make him invisible.
Yeah. Okay.
Very Festival of Lastlight, Malrus. Sure thing.
Okay.
I know, I completely forgot though. This big red button, has the Santa, the Mecha Santa, has he seen us yet? Can I roll an insight?
Not yet, no.
Okay, fine.
No.
Well, I'm invisible, so I'm going to push the button. Oh wait, no, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm not.
No, you push the button. No, we're doing this.
Button. We
push the
hid.
button.
Yeah, I wanted
will.
to wait until you guys are hid. But
nope, you did it.
You said I pushed the button, so you
have to roll
pushed the button. The button.
Damn it!
No, you pushed.
Yeah.
I rolled to push a big red button. You push a big red button, and that big red button says "emergency stop" over it, and everything comes to a stop. A big red light starts flashing at the ceiling. A siren sounds, and every single one of the elves downs tools, and almost balletically, they march to the centre aisle of all the workbenches and troop out of the front door.
well, that was easy.
Right.
I mean, that's like the best.
How far is
possible
the
outcome.
is the mechanical Santa?
I thought they were
away
going to
from us?
fuck us up.
Less collateral.
How far is mechanical Santa away from the big red button?
Quite a way, because he's upstairs on a balcony.
Upstairs on a balcony.
The big red button is by the back door.
Is the balcony, the stairs to the balcony, are they currently visible? Can we see? See how
No,
to get
you
on?
cannot see the stairs to the
Just
balcony.
see him.
But you do hear...
Range weapon.
Ho, ho, ho. What do I have here? Some naughty little children.
Bloody hell, not one of these again.
He called us hoes.
And jumping down from the balcony to land superhero pose in front of you is a very rotund and large metallic Santa with glowing red eyes.
How many feet away is he when he lands?
Yes.
All of about 15 feet away.
15.
Can I cast blindness?
That's fucking close.
Can I cast
so
blindness
close.
on him?
I mean, what do you need to do to cast blindness?
It is an action. It's 30 feet, and it lasts for a minute. And basically, I can blind or deafen a foe. You basically have...
Does it affect Warforge?
It doesn't specify. It just says a blinded creature.
Okay, let's do it then. You're about to blind a machine.
You have to make it. You make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. That's a critical fail.
He loses his eyes. They pop out of his skull.
You cast blindness, and this robotic Santa's eyes just go dark. The red glow that's there just switches off, and he goes, "Oh fuck!
Oh,
that
fuck.
I'm still invisible. Okay, cool. Still invisible, but I'm very low on spell
What was
slots.
that you were saying about naughty children?
Roll initiative."
Ooh, here we go.
Sure, guy, we've got to do well here. We've got two of us are invisible, and he can't see the other two. I got
14.
And I got a 20.
14.
Not a natural 20, a dirty
You got a
20.
20.
Dirty 20.
That's cool.
But
Yep.
20.
That's fine. Yep. What else we got?
26 again.
Boom. Get in.
18.
Me. My name's Derek. I get really high rolls on
18.
initiative.
Yeah, because it's just luck and the class.
So you're lucky and class.
Okay, Derek, you'll go, and you have advantage.
Because he's blinded, which means I also
Yes, he
get
is.
sneak attack damage.
You're welcome, Jen.
Wicked. So, because he can't see me, that's so.
This giant robotic Santa is wailing around his big metallic arms, just swinging about at the moment because he can't see a thing.
So I'm going to fire my arcane pistol.
Yep, roll to hit.
Which is it would be plus my. Am I proficient with the arcane pistol? It's just a pistol, right? So should be.
It's a pistol, so yeah.
So that'd be. It's only a 10 to hit.
No.
Okay, fair enough. So what's the risky thing on that? If it misses, my risky thing goes up, right?
I think it's a critical miss.
Yeah. Critical miss. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So the first one misses. I'm going to try and shoot him again then with my arcane pistol. Oh, actually with advantage. Sorry. Oh. First one still misses anyway. Second one is a 17.
Okay, yeah, no, the second one misses.
17 misses.
Yep.
I can't do the fire thing.
Let me say this again. It doesn't miss. It just ricochets off.
Okay. Fair enough.
We never learned what killed a Warforged because I had a little moment, and I can't have a moment again. I feel.
Can I just check something?
Might be out of moment.
Fire.
Would dispel magic work on a Warforged?
Don't know. You have to try, wouldn't you?
It depends on the role.
I'm not telling you what you can do.
Yeah, we have to figure it out.
I've just found a spell. Would destroy Warforged work on a Warforged?
Fine, though, people will love it.
I'm going to try it, I think.
Okay. Derek, are you doing anything else?
It's fucking blind.
Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to...
tie his legs up.
Tie his shoelaces together.
He is...
Seriously, he's
I
blind.
I'm quite in front of him. Yeah, I'd like to duck down behind one of the conveyor belts or whatever, just to hide behind that.
Yeah, one of the workbenches.
Use my bonus action to hide, just in case he gets his sight back.
Sure. Nice. Okay, Jeff, you're next.
I'm next.
Yep.
Cool, well, I'm going to firebolt him then.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Do you like a firebolt?
I have got an 18 to hit.
Nope.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Do I add anything? I don't add anything to my... do I add anything to my hit bonus?
Fuck.
There's nothing that you add.
Yeah, I mean...
The spell attack bonus.
Guys,
Yeah, the spell attack.
I add the spell attack bonus every time I do that 12. That the D20.
No, every time you use a ranged spell attack, like a firebolt, you add the spell attack bonus.
Sick. 24.
That hits.
Ha! Sick. Okay. And I'm 2 D10.
So we reversed time when you didn't tell me the right numbers, and instead, a more powerful firebolt
Jeff, well
emerges.
done. I thought that missed.
It was like a. You know when you strike a lighter, it doesn't quite work, and then you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
And you realise someone's jacked it up as well.
Yeah.
They took the guard off, and
and then I did 11.
It comes out like 6 feet long.
There was 11 damage, maybe.
You hit, and you scorch a burning, fiery ray right across metallic Santa's chest, and this huge burn mark appears on his paintwork, and he says, "Ho, ho, ho! You'll have to do better than that. Ho, ho, ho!" And you do 0 damage.
So no bullets, no flame.
No, even magical bullets.
What?
They were magical. Yeah.
If this doesn't work, lads, we're going to have
Dump
to run.
some water on him.
You could, rust him. Rust him up.
Yeah, it's Malrus' turn.
Deploy oxidization.
We only have one more trick in our bag of tools.
Slow erosion.
Eroding.
I'm going
Turn
to
him to an oxbow lake.
Oh, God.
I'm going to create water and dump it on Metal Santa.
I mean, okay. Do you just do this?
Yeah, I think
It
just do this.
just happens.
I mean, I don't know how to rectify damage from water.
That's
but,
why we're going to win.
Surely it might be cold and it might freeze.
I mean, you're indoors.
But it still could be cold. It's the North Pole,
It's
yeah?
not inclement.
Yeah, they've been treating their workers badly. I doubt they would have installed central heating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right.
There was a lot of condensation on the glass that I saw on the way.
I guess we'll roll poison damage, but it's rust.
Nice. That's
really clever. Yeah, I like that.
I like
That's
that.
very good. That's why he's the
So,
DM.
I mean, roll a d20, I guess. No, not a d20. That'd be crazy powerful. Let's roll a d.
Super Rust!
Let's roll a d8. Roll a d8.
Okay. 7.
And you do no damage.
7. Okay. You dump some water on him, and it gets sort of in the joints and makes it all a bit squeaky and a bit annoying to listen to. And you do 7 damage to him.
I'm going to grab my Stone of Fire speech at this point and say, Keth, remember you stole something off me? It's a universal battery. Maybe we could reverse it in some way and just destroy power or something, or overload his power. That pearl of darkness that you stole from me and the dodecahedrons, it was a battery. Maybe there's some way of reversing it.
Listen, I won that. I didn't steal anything.
Guys, is this really the argument we want to have right now?
You're all in the same room.
Why are you calling me? You can
You
just
can't
talk
see
to
me. You can't see me.
Yeah, but you can hear him.
It's a workshop. You ever been in a workshop? It's noisy, man.
Not when all the machines are off.
Yeah, but with the giant robot in it.
That's making a hell of a racket now. It's all squeaky and rubbish. Okay, yeah, I mean...
Just an idea.
You do that, and then it's Giant Santa's go.
Is it a mic? Oh, shit.
Be better at D&D.
No, you roll worse than Giant Santa. Yeah, be better.
at D&D.
And if you like that catchphrase, please check out the Roll Britannia merch store for more quotes and fantastic things just like that.
The Be Better at D&D mug is now available.
I've actually got the Be Better in D&D hoodie on order.
Malrus, because you dumped some water on it, because he's got disadvantage, so we're gonna roll this twice. But he's gonna pull out from his metallic sack of things a giant hammer, and he's going to swing it in your direction.
Mine?
He can't see him.
Yes.
I'm invisible.
And he's blind.
Yeah, you're invisible.
He's blind.
Yeah. I know he's blind. He gets disadvantage. You can't have double
me
disadvantage.
and Malrus are invisible.
That's nice. He still has disadvantage, and he still rolled a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, I don't like this guy. I don't like him.
Bullets.
So I'm guessing
I'm
that
moving
hits.
out of his range
Yeah.
in my next go. I'm just doing range shots.
So he does.
We need to tie his legs and take him down or something. Like we can't.
We need to parlay with him because he might not be involved in the fact the Krampus thing.
He does 11 bludgeoning damage. And
oh god,
5, 10, and 10 fire damage as this flaming toy maker's hammer swings down.
Toy maker's
and
hammer.
batters into a giant one.
So how much was that?
Oh god.
10 fire damage and 11 bludgeoning damage.
Poorly Malrus.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And he goes, ho, ho, ho.
We need to try and parlay with him because there's suspicion that he might not. Because the Santa that's been helping us, I've now assumed he won't let us hold the sack, touch the sack, look in the sack, feel the sack. It might have the real Santa in it.
Cup the sack. Sorry.
Stroke the sack, fondle the
Tickle
sack.
the sack.
Yeah.
Just don't
It
forget
might have
about
the
the
real
sack.
Santa in it. And he was running really weirdly as well, which means that, you
don't know that.
Well, that's true. I don't know that he was running weirdly.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
I saw it. Oh, I didn't tell him.
Yes.
Anyway, and any other clues that from his physical behaviour that might have given the game away.
As you're having this argument, the front doors to the workshop burst open, and that Santa comes running in.
Northern Santa.
Speak of the devil.
Followed by a gaggle of elves, and he yells, "Imposter!" And he run at the giant metallic Santa.
Christ, I thought he was yelling it at one of us.
So Lancashire Santa is here.
And he says, "Imposter!" and charges down. He says, "I will reclaim my empire from you."
Oh, it's like Sharp.
He jumps in.
I've been watching so much Sharp recently.
Sean
Hence why I'm talking about parlay. Yeah.
And he jumps into the order now and drops his sack down by his side and pulls out a giant club.
Nice.
And he takes a big swing at Metallic Santa.
On your biscuit. Oh, sorry. Wrong club.
If you like,
And clacks.
Chocolate on your biscuit, chocolate.
And then he eats
And
it. And then a weapon is pulled from the sack. James
If you could pull
hates
the
me.
weapon from this club,
Oh my god.
you proud king of Lastlight.
James is bored with us fighting Metal Santa, so he's fighting...
Well, he knows we can't win.
He's fighting NPC versus NPC. We're just spectators now.
He is, yeah.
James is tired of us.
Keth, have you gone yet?
No.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting. Like Belinda in
he jumps in
hand.
ahead of you.
Oh, fuck.
And he takes a big swing. He drops the sack down by your side, Keth, in fact.
Ooh.
And he takes a big swing with his club at Metal Santa's head. And he hits for...
So many rolls.
He's actually going to be quite good, right? Everyone's so much better than us at this
27 bludgeoning damage.
So he's susceptible.
Which leaves a fair dent in the top of Metal Santa's red hat. And whilst on the backswing, he turns this club into a birch switch and...
Into a what?
It's a long, big whippy stick.
Whippy stick.
A whippy stick.
For the viewers at home, that's a whippy stick.
Does...
I fight for the user.
Oh, bloody hell, 2 4s. Does 9 slashing damage to him, and...
Oh, my God.
James really is just winning his own
nothing
game.
else happened. Metal Santa sort of takes those on the chin and just says,
Ho, ho, ho!
And Keth, it's your turn.
The sack is by my side, right? And there's all sorts of goodies.
It is,
in there.
yes.
I want to reach in the sack and pull out some sort of mental weapon.
You opening the sack?
Touch the sack.
I'm going to reach.
You touch his sack.
I'm going to touch Santa's sack.
As you open his sack, you are knocked backwards.
Oh.
4 feet. As
Just 4 feet?
Gigantic. Just 4 feet. You're not backwards, 4 feet. You sort of take a step back. I mean, it's a big step back.
The length of
for
a
you now.
Malrus.
It used to be a small step back.
Yeah.
And
You get thrown back 1 Malrus.
you get knocked back precisely 1 Malrus, and as a giant, red-hatted, white-bearded, red-coated figure bursts from the sack and says, ho, ho, ho,
It's a cloning machine.
Oh, there's 3 of them now.
Oh, no.
It's a Santa off.
10,000 years. I'm sorry. We'll give you such a crickin'.
Yeah.
Thank you, young man, for freeing me from that sack.
Robin.
He put me in there months ago. I've been trying to work a way free. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some rough scallions to deal with. And new Santa. There are 3
New
Santas in the
Santa.
room now.
Oh my god.
This is
3
what
of
happens
them.
if you take 2 hours to do a very simple journey, guys. James takes over.
James takes over and finishes the story.
He pulls out 2 gigantic presents.
Presents.
Present bomb.
Big boxes. And he goes, ho, 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 and hurls one at the Santa who'd come running in and one at Big Metal Santa. And they do...
Nothing.
I love how Keth has not even landed a fucking, attack yet. Hasn't had
No.
All this shit has happened, and you've just been like, guys.
Whenever you need me, gang. Whenever you need me.
Just stood at the door having watched the
And they do a whopping 73 damage to both parties. As a burst of confetti, tinsel and baubles and all kinds of Lastlight festival decorations burst
glitter
forth
bombs, weren't
in an
they?
explosion of colour and light. And
Through
Keth,
glitter bombs.
it is your go.
Well, what state is...
Merry Last Light.
Yeah, Keth, top that.
Well... What state is Metal Bad Santa in?
He looks all right.
He looks all right after 73 damage.
He looks all right. Yeah.
Okay, Hunter's Mark.
Well, it's actually more than that. He's taken about 90
Don't
damage.
go for
each
Metal
turn.
Santa. Don't go for Metal Santa.
Oh, I like...
He looks
I
all
like
right.
Lancashire Santa. Okay, I'm
You
going
think he's weird? You think he walks
I
weird?
do think he's weird. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark at Lancashire Santa.
Lancashire Santa.
Okay.
Pot Santa.
Yeah? Hey up, it's Santa.
from up north.
All right.
I like the fact that he's from up north.
Hey, by gum.
That gives me an extra 1d6 of damage. And
Look, lots of places have a north.
Well, he's from the most north, surely.
Okay.
What did you do?
Yeah, you've done that. You've done that now.
Hunter's
so
mark.
what are
Just
we
in
doing
case.
now?
Hunter's mark.
just in case.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
No.
Do something.
Then I'm going to
And then
cast.
sit down and have a cup of tea.
I'm going to cast Spike Growth at Metal Santa. Now, for the viewers
Okay.
at home, Spike Growth is a
What does
spell.
that do?
It's a new spell.
It is a new spell, 20 feet radius on a point within, wherever I cast it. And if you can imagine, then spikes and thorns shoot up from the ground. And whenever a creature moves through it, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet that it travels.
Okay.
So it gets spiked by my spiky thorns. And it's camouflaged to look natural, and he didn't see me do it because he's blind.
Right.
From the whole thing before, so he didn't see me do it, so
Yeah,
he's like,
that's true.
more spiky!
Okay.
I'm all spiky.
Okay.
I'm
so you
all
turn the
spiky.
floor into camouflage spikes.
That is going to
And
spike him to
what-
spikiness.
What does he have to do? And also, sorry, how big did you say the area was?
A 20 feet radius centered on the point of Metal Santa. So 20 feet around him. So in that case, then it's...
All of you, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all spiked.
Absolutely every one of you. What?
Dick.
Psst, psst. Choose a space like 10 feet behind him.
I'm going to make sure he's within the radius of the spell, but not so it touches us. So it's going to
Good
be...
idea. I like that idea.
Well done indeed.
How
My
did you think of
conscience
that?
spoke to me.
That was inspirational, that was.
Yeah.
Does anybody still have inspiration?
Okay,
no,
so
not
what do I have
quite.
to do then? now,
Both me and
so now,
Haven't used it.
robotic Santa is in this. What does that mean? What do I have to do?
Every time he moves, he takes
Every time he
damage.
moves, but not if he's standing still.
No.
Okay, fine. And I guess anyone who tries to approach him for any melee damage at all would have to take.
Yes, indeed.
Okay,
it only
fine.
lasts for 10 minutes. So
That's
quite long in
That's
a
going to be
fight,
longer than the rest of this podcast.
Yeah.
chill yourselves out for 10 minutes. Don't go near Metal Santa, all right?
Okay. It's fine by
Okay.
me.
Okay, and you do that, and nothing really happens except the ground looks slightly weird and weirdly 3D now. Although it looks exactly like the floor it was.
Deploy
But
your blue
weirdly-
and red shades.
Yeah, weirdly 3D.
Coming right at me.
I'm getting motion sickness looking at this floor.
And even though it's not in order, the Yorkshire Santa.
Hey up, lad.
Hey up, lads. Oh, there's another Derek.
Lad.
Your brother's here.
I got total double beard, I have.
My old nemesis.
Yorkshire Santa turns to see the regular Santa and screams in fury and says, "Hey, who let that man out of me bag?"
Me man bag.
He
Bollocks
screams,
to you, Northern Santa.
I'll fucking kill you. You're going right on his naughty list, I'll tell you.
I don't want to die here. I don't want to get killed by Santas. I don't know who to trust.
Regular Santa gets, new Santa, rather, gets a bonus move here, and he pulls out 2 giant baubles this time.
Oh, God. 2
And
giant baubles from Santa's
hurls them
sack. I
both.
don't like this.
Hurls them both at giant robotic Santa, and with another explosion of Lastlight festival decorations and lights and sounds.
It's so pretty in here.
So nice.
The metal Santa, I would say, is the lights in his eyes go out, but they're already out.
Yeah.
He sort of goes rigid and falls over backwards with a huge clang. At which point, Northern Santa yells, "How bloody dare you! It took me so long to make that bastard."
I'm shocked, I tell you. Shocked. Well, not that shocked, to be honest.
And at this point, Northern Santa and regular Santa pull out two very sharp-looking candy canes and point them right at each other's throats. And they stand frozen in a standoff. And regular Santa says, "Ho, ho, ho!"
Go on, Jeff. Go on, Jeff.
I've got mine
Well,
ready.
we seem to have what is known here as a Santa-off. I appreciate that wasn't very funny, but I'm all thinking on the spot here.
You've also been in a sack for about...
I have. There wasn't much reading in there. I think it's about time that you, dear friend of mine... I think it's time that you and we arranged a heart-to-heart. And I think it's time.
Kings don't take advice from fake Santas for a start.
Jeff, you've also got a heart.
I think it's time you showed the boys and girls your true form, eh? And the other Northern Santa, he says, I don't know what you're saying. You're the fake one. Oh, Krampus, you used me. You told me to put him in here because you wanted holiday. And I was to take the blame.
Can I roll deception? Can I roll deception?
You're not deceiving anyone.
Insight.
Insight. Okay.
Insight. Yes, you can
He's
roll.
so
it.
used to lying.
Like an insight check as well.
His
Just
default
used to that
setting is, I want to lie, please.
19.
Yeah, I 10.
Okay, Derek, you think that the Yorkshire Santa is absolutely telling the truth, and you think the other Santa is also telling the truth.
Excellent work.
I just rolled insight and got a nat 20.
Nat 20? Oh, wow, okay.
That shit's all over my 19. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it does. Sorry, Jeff. Yeah, you can tell that the Yorkshire Santa is hiding something. You can tell he is being deceitful.
Well? Can I get some kind of inkling about that as well with a 19?
Yeah, you're pretty sure he's not telling the truth.
But thanks for coming.
Thanks for playing. And
can I stab him with my sharp, pointy cane now?
I wouldn't do that just yet.
Okay.
He's hiding something.
as you stood there making in this sort of tableau of frozen festive pointiness, you hear the sound of something metal.
Oh God, not again.
And you all look down and you see at your feet a tube with a sort of gun grip. A large tube.
I would love to pick that up.
You do, in fact, pick it up, and you have in your possession
Fucking rocket launcher.
a tow missile.
Oh my goodness.
Both Santas say
A festive
in unison.
tow missile.
I'd like to take the credit for. I've got to say that's got to be Matt Groening, hasn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
but still, thank you very much.
Time travelling to the extreme, but thank you, Matt. It's like he's from the future armor.
It landed from a more successful franchise, and
I don't know. We'll see
So
about
far.
that.
well, to be fair, they've been cancelled more times than us.
What does it mean?
So far.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
If we keep some of the jokes in, we may get lucky.
Well, there is that. And both Santas say in unison that you should kill. You should.
Is Keth all right?
You should kill the other one. They're the liar.
Remember what tow means.
Save.
As in mistletoe. It's a
As in-
missile toe.
It's a
It's
tow
a tow
missile.
missile, a mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I mean,
No.
honestly, it's not my joke.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Tom, please.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Even I got
the
that
old
one.
days
Even
took
Now we
I
over.
know.
got
Now
that
we know
one.
what the sixth beer does to Tom.
A tube launched, optically guided wire. I can't remember, but it's something like that. That's what tow means, but I messed it up. I took
Yeah,
it
you
too
did.
literally.
You did, yeah.
Did you fight a lot at Christmas?
I'm pretty sure they just play football then.
I know.
Yeah, so you now have the choice. Which one are you going to obliterate with festive cheer?
I'm going to say,
God.
everybody just calm down.
Wait, I think I might have a spell. Hold up. Hold up.
Malrus, Jeff, Keth, get behind me.
I hope you have a Beretta taped to your back in Christmas tape.
Get behind me. I'm just going to keep waving it between one and the other.
At this point, a piece of magic happens. Some festive cheer. A festive moment of wondrous glory and inspirational cheer. You see,
inspirational.
Throughout your time in this very cold land, you've been undertaking a number of tasks, and you've been, performing your daily actions, and everything you've done has been balanced and weighed. And, well, we've put you on a list, and we've checked it twice. And we've balanced out what was naughty and what was nice. All those deeds that you have done have told you an answer, but only one.
Oh, it rhymes! This is fucking brilliant.
They whisper in your ear,
Yorkshire Santa deserves your fear.
I'm going to say, Keth, Jeff, Malrus, get behind me. I will not ask you a third time.
I'm going to whisper into Derek's ear, I'm already behind you.
So am I.
Ow, you bastard.
Bloody hell!
Come on, get behind me. And as they get behind me, I'm going to go to the Yorkshire Santa. I'm going to go,
Come on.
God, it's grim up north. And then I'm just going to fucking pull the trigger.
You pull the trigger, and from this tube bursts a rocket in the shape of
I didn't have a Christmassy one. I didn't have a Christmassy one.
Bursts a rocket in the shape of a Lastlight festival tree, and flying across the room, it barrels into Yorkshire Santa, who turns and looks in shock, and he says, "Oh, I didn't see that coming," and he bursts. He literally bursts as this projectile hits him, but not into goo, because you see,
like in James Bond.
But not into goo and not splattering the place, because in the presence of Santa, all things are merry, and instead, the room is filled with candy and toys and decorations.
And a chocolate
blood.
heart bounces along the floor.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
A Lynx body spray kit rolls to the side of the room.
And the remaining Santa, he turns to you and he says, "Ho, ho, ho! Thank you very much, little boy. That was very perceptive of you."
Is he talking to you? Little boy.
You see,
Keth,
there was the Krampus. He stole the Lastlight Festival last year when I returned from delivering presents. He jumped me, as they say, and stuffed me in his sack.
Yeah, I've been there.
The Krampus sack over there. You've all been good. Well, most of you have been good. Some of you more so than others.
I would like to remove my invisibility at this point.
Oh,
and Malrus's.
Oh, I didn't see you two over there.
Hello.
There's three of you.
Said Richard
There's four of
Hammond.
you now. Very good, very good.
If we're going to get praise, I want to be involved.
This is a right old mess, isn't it? Let's try and sort this out, shall we? And he jiggles his belly like a bowl full of jelly. And you hear jingle bells, and the world goes all misty and bright, and you hear music and happiness and joy. And then you're in the same workshop where you were stood moments ago.
We don't hear happiness. We hear just people.
You hear happiness. Yeah, you hear people being happy.
And
you're in the same
The
workshop.
laughter of miniature Mike.
Yes.
I'll take the
And-
Santas, I'll take the magic, I'll take the spells, but I won't accept hearing
Yeah,
happiness.
happiness.
That's
No,
bollocks.
I will not. I will not. I'll hear misery and nothing else.
As focus returns, you see around you all the elves that were there before, but instead of sharp, angry-looking weapons, they are putting together toy trains and boats and horses and little toy soldiers and balls and all sorts of
I'd like
things.
to go over to one of them and go, I could still kill a man with that, you know?
They've got secure pension plans now.
Yes, they do.
And central heating.
They formed a union.
And you see the elf that was in the pit outside that you rescued is merrily working away at the workbench nearest you.
It's good to see you. How are
And-
you doing?
Can I make a perception check for miniature Mike's, parents?
Mini Mike's parents. I mean, you don't know what they look like, so, I mean, you can try.
But they could look vaguely like him, right?
Does anybody here have a son called Mike, who's small and
and-
disabled?
And
He's on a crutch.
two
Not this
elves
one, a
turn
different
around and
one.
say,
It could be an
and they
ACL
say,
injury or something.
You know, little mini Mike.
We've got some bad news. Eric wants to tell you all about it.
Oh no, bad news!
Christmas spirit isn't saving this one. Oh my god.
I saw him just this morning.
And I want to hand them the candy cane that I've sucked to a sharp point.
And she says, "That's disgusting."
It's
agree,
all
but
sticky.
It's to sweeten the blow. Derek?
What blow?
How
to phrase this?
How many children do you have total?
One.
How fond of you are your children?
Yeah. Do you like
What have
him?
you done to him?
He
was having breakfast with us just this morning.
He told us that you had disappeared. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wanted us to find you. I'll tell you what. Never mind. Happy Lastlight Festival.
But Derek, he got ripped up by that reindeer.
How are the reindeers? Are they still... What do you
Glorious
guys...
and flying. They're magical creatures.
How many reindeer are there?
Oh, just the ones pulling the sleigh.
How many's that?
Oh, thank God.
Merry Lastlight to you.
And to you,
It
young
would
man.
seem everything's fine. I'm sure Mini Mike's just fine. He wouldn't have been ripped to bits. No, I know. Like a
Very
terrier
oddly-
shaking a rat. Don't worry. I'm sure it's okay.
We just wanted to say he's a lovely young man who cares very much for his mum and dad.
Yes, and honestly, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
No.
And sort of because of us, he's
Okay.
not here now. We just sort of toddle off.
So,
I can't make myself invisible again, so I can't get out of this situation. I haven't got enough spell slots.
Santa steps up behind you and says, "Ho, ho, 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 ho. You don't seem to understand, young fellow. All the wrongs that were done have now been undone. It's the magic of Lastlight Festival, you see."
All of them.
Well, thank God for that. Will it undo my memories?
It doesn't undo the actions you did, just their results. You still did them, you see, just not here, not now.
It's undone all of the wrongs.
Yes. But
Not
the
all
doing.
of yours, Derek.
Merely the result, but not the doing. And it's on that subject I wish to talk to you, young man.
Is there any way that outside of here I could undo certain things that I regret?
Not today.
Maybe
But it is on the subject of wrongdoing I wish to talk to you, you see. Although the world is happy now that Santa is back and presents will soon be delivered, there are still naughty children in the world, and there still needs to be a Krampus.
I'm not
Derek?
interested.
The
Looking
good
at-
thing is,
looking at
it's
you,
not
Derek.
an all-year-round gig. It's merely one night a year.
And what does this Krampus do?
Well, delivers coal to the naughty children. And if they're really naughty, he puts them in his sack.
What's the pay like?
Yeah, dental plan benefit.
It's a good dental plan. Private healthcare, you know.
Booper, lovely.
I mean, I'll cover for you for that one night, Derek. I don't mind.
I'm very sorry, Santa, and I'm very grateful for the offer, but I'm not interested.
I'm sorry, I made it sound like an offer. I'm giving you this gift, young man, and in exchange, you can serve your penance for the wrongs you did once a year for the rest of your life.
For the wrongs I've done when? What, just in general?
In general, yes.
It's going to be a long, long night.
Oh, yes. It comes with its perks, though, young man. Although if you ever come for me, like the last one did, I shan't be so understanding. Do you hear?
If I ever decide to come for you, you'll never see me. Until it's too late.
As you well know, young man, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
I wish I had something to come back with, but that was pretty good. Fair enough, then. If I could get these lads to help me out, because I can't be in 2 places at once, we can now be in 4 places. These lads can help me out. We can all do it together, pitch in like.
Well, now you've saved Lastlight, I think the boys and girls can take a break this year, and just because I didn't have a chance to do the list properly this year, I don't really know who's on the naughty list. So this year, everyone gets presents.
I'll tell you what.
Including you 4 reprobates. Right.
Little Mikey, or whatever his name is, Mini Mike.
Is healthy and well, and at home.
God.
And is on the good list. We wouldn't have
Well, as
saved
I
you if it
say,
wasn't for
everyone
him.
is on the nice list this year.
Could we
Yeah,
get
but he
him
could be on his own list.
Can we get him a more comfortable crutch?
Nice.
Because I feel like the
Well, you are
candy cane
eating
shape
his,
would probably
so-
not be very supportive on the underarm. Can we get him a slightly more supportive crutch?
And that one's all
Certainly,
tuned.
I'll put it under his tree this year. Now,
Has he got
you
rid
lot,
of that annoying
I've
cough?
got presents to deliver. Will you please go away? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Lastlight
You said we
Festival.
had gifts as
Fuck
well.
off, Santa.
Where's our
Fuck
Oh,
off,
yes.
Santa.
About your presents. You'll find them here. And he snaps his fingers, and you awaken in the cabin where you were before.
Fuck off, Santa. God.
And the fire has died slightly and is crackling away, but the figure in the wingback chair is no longer there. Instead, under the Lastlight Festival tree in the corner are 4 well-wrapped presents.
Oh, one of those got my name on it.
I can see mine.
Where's mine? Oh yeah, it's just the back there.
Okay, so who wants to grab a
I
present
love
first,
trees. Oh,
I
there's a
do.
present under the tree.
I want
Awesome.
to
Yeah,
go
but yours
first.
is invisible, Jeff, as I hold his part on my back. Just kidding.
then?
Have you not mine, Derek?
Unfortunately not. Keth's going first, is he?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Keth's going to pick up a present first. So, Keth, you have your present, and it's a sort of box, a sort of cube shape, roughly about 6 inches in the side, and it's it's nicely wrapped with a bow on top.
Ooh. Pulls the bow, opens the paper.
And inside you find a
Elizabeth Duke bracelet with Keth written. Oh no.
Pandora.
yes, it's Pandora. No, you find a dark green object, ceramic in nature, with a handle. And as you lift it out of the box, you see it has a picture of you on it.
It's a mirror.
It's not. It's a mug. And on the other side is a quote.
What does it say?
Can you guess? Who wants to guess what it says on Keth's mug?
Ooh, it's a tough
Does it
one.
say, if this works, I'll eat my own head?
Yes, it does.
Wherever could you find such a miraculous mug, though? If I wanted,
If you want
in
one
real
just
life?
like that, you can check it out on our merch store.
No way.
Not quite like that, you see. If
It's
I
not
My
may.
green.
gift was a
It's
plug.
not green.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's not green.
green. It's not green. Keth, the one that you're holding in your hand, is a special homemade
Limited edition
green mug, because I know you've been after one.
I do want a green one because it seems that I can only purchase a blue one.
Right, who's next?
I'm relatively childish, so I'm going to dive in and find anything that's got my name on it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, who was my present from?
You don't know? It's Secret Santa.
It's secret.
Secret.
So, Jeff,
Although if you couldn't
pick
guess
up,
it was Derek, then you fucking...
Yeah, I know, right?
you pick up a box.
Derek got me something from the...
I've got a box.
You picked up a box as well. It's nicely wrapped again, with a bow on it as well. Very nice little thing it is.
struggled with it for
it's
about 5 minutes.
it's a little flatter than the one that Keth had. It's not sort of cube. It's a kind of rectangular box, wide and long, but not very deep. And you ripping it
That's what she
open.
Yep.
Yeah, you're ripping it open, and inside you find
The love
just
honey
a-
receipt falls out.
you just you
Just the
find just a
receipts.
piece of fabric.
It's slowly busting.
You find a piece of fabric inside.
I'm not going to roll investigation on it because it'll just go badly and I'll end up with no present. So can I have a look
Well,
at the fabric?
You can, and you realise that this looks very much like an item that you saw in the Argus catalogue.
Oh, I think I've seen this before.
You realise that this piece of cloth looks just like the item called
No way.
Poker Face.
Yes.
It's a piece of fabric that, when laid over your face, presents a completely unreadable image of your face. Behind the mask, you could be laughing, crying, scowling. The world will never know, unless they spot your ploy. You can use this mask for a performance or deception check. If the skill is successful, the player will be 100% successful in their deception. But if you fail, you will be 100% unsuccessful and the mask will be spotted. The mask cannot be applied if you're in sight of your intended target.
Whoever's my Secret Santa, I love your enthusiasm. I genuinely do. If you don't think I'm going to roll a natural one, thank you very much. I am very grateful to whoever bought it.
Who's next?
I suppose it's nice to get something from a chain store that's not homemade.
Who's next then?
I'll give deference to Malrus.
Go on then.
Malrus, you're going.
Yep.
Okay, Malrus, you've got a really big box.
Ooh.
That's what
It's
she
bigger
said.
than you. This box is massive.
Oh my
really
God.
big. Couple of feet in most directions. And what are you unwrapping it?
I am definitely unwrapping it. Yeah.
Okay, so you unwrap it, and inside you see something very cool. You see something with wheels.
Ooh.
You see something made of wood and painted British racing green. You see an expertly carved, well, somewhat expertly carved, 1920s style mobster soapbox car with the name Guinevere painted on the front wing.
Amazing.
That's sick.
Nice.
This soapbox car will give you triple your movement speed downhill.
Whoa! Look at them little legs go!
It also
bad
comes
now.
equipped with a winter pack, which equates to a pair of large skis on the roof, which can be fitted to the wheels so you can turn it into a toboggan.
I feel bad now. I just got Keth a mug.
You should
You wait.
feel bad.
Just you wait.
I mean, it is bigger than you, Malrus. It's not like car size; it's like soapbox size. But I mean, it's big.
I didn't realise we were going for useful stuff.
Can you send me the stats for that?
I mean, it
That
literally is
amazing.
just downhill. You get triple your movement speed.
I'm going
And
to
if
use
if
that.
There's your stats.
someone attack, if it takes damage, it's broken.
No,
So don't break it.
I'm not going to break it. Thank you, Secret Santa.
Okay, and that leaves Derek.
I will open. I feel really bad. Like genuinely feel really bad. Has everybody got stuff that's like actually useful for their characters? I got him a mug.
You have.
Because he wanted one. Because he wanted a green one in real life. That's It's literally what it was.
You have.
And honestly,
Real Tom
I'll
wanted
promise you, right at the time, I was like, "This is a fantastic idea."
I knew what everyone else had got, and I still didn't tell him.
Yeah, I know.
No one else handcrafted anything, you know.
No.
so.
It's true.
All spent their own money.
Well,
Yeah.
Right.
You don't have a box. You have a wrapped package.
It's coal,
flexible,
you
it's bendy.
bastard. Sorry.
It feels very flexible.
Flexible. Oh yeah. I'll just
Rip it open.
Open it carefully.
Open it carefully. Okay. Inside, you see some socks, brown ones.
Yeah, boy, that's more like it. Pop them on my feet.
And then you see another package by your feet.
I'm looking down at another package.
Yeah. And this one is also very flat, though. This one very flat indeed.
I'll open it.
And inside, you see another piece of fabric. This one is black and folded.
Sort of unfold it.
Okay, and on this piece of fabric, it folds out to be about 1.5 feet in length and about 1 foot wide. On the front of this piece of fabric, hand-stitched, is a slightly shonky stitched version of the logo of the wizard's sleeve.
Yes! I love it. I love it.
What are you doing with it?
I'll twizzle it up and then smack Keth on the butt with it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, you do that. What are you doing with it now?
How's your mug, you mug?
I'll just wrap it around myself.
And where are you wrapping it? I mean, it's a dishcloth size.
Why not? Oh,
does it wrap around? Yeah, it's a dishcloth. Like a tea towel.
I didn't know what size it was.
Imagine a tea towel.
I didn't know what size it was.
He did tell you.
I said about 1 foot by 1.5 feet.
Oh, sorry. I'm not that big a guy, to be fair.
Yeah, but I think you're more than 1.5 feet round.
I'll tuck it into my waistband like I'm about to 10 bar and start serving people some Baileys.
Okay. As you do that and you look down, you see your leg has vanished.
Oh yes. I like that a lot. I'll sort of see what it looks like around my face, like a bandana.
As you do that, the bottom half of your head disappears, but your leg reappears.
Is the rest of my body okay? Just
it's
the
all
bottom
there.
half of my head.
It's just the bottom half of your face. Yeah.
Interesting.
So you have
I
an
can
invisible
hide
dishcloth
stuff in it. The dishcloth of invisibility.
Yes.
So to recap, so Derek has a dishcloth of invisibility.
Yes.
And socks.
Malrus has a car that grants him triple the movement speed.
Downhill.
Still. And Jeff has a mask that, can deceive anybody.
Yes.
And I've got a mug.
It's the thought
don't
that
blame
counts,
me.
Keth. It's the thought that counts.
No, it's fine. I'm very pleased with my present, whoever it was.
It's the thought that counts. Now let me fill up that mug for you.
With piss. Sorry.
No, with Baileys.
Okay. So clutching your new presents and in one case dragging it or possibly riding it like a Flintstones car. I don't know what you're planning to. You leave the cabin and head back the way you came, through the coats and out the wardrobe, and Malrus does a sort of like bunny hop in the car off the edge of the wardrobe.
Have you got chains on the tyres of it, out of curiosity, Malrus, for the snow?
Yes, they were.
Yeah. Nice. You land back in the Lord Silverbow's bedroom, your Gold Dagger's bedroom, rather. And you all observe your presence and you think, yes, this was a shit Lastlight festival.
I liked it quite a lot.
I thought it was good.
Lads, can we return the coats that we have left? Because I don't want to.
No.
I don't want
one of them's covered in blood. One of them was given to a homeless person, and the other two of you still have them.
The one that's covered in blood, definitely we need to put back in the wardrobe because it's a murder case.
Oh, it was also sort of on fire.
Definitely put that away.
It's now evidence.
Shove it under your bed.
Put it on the body. Put it on the body.
Let's just put it under the bed.
And then we can blame whoever we like.
Oh dear. And you all...
I'm keeping my coat.
And you all go back to your beds and think about what a wonderful Lastlight festival it was. And as you're drifting off to sleep, you hear on the roof a clattering of sleigh bells.
I love you all. Thank you so much for being with us from June this year. And Merry Christmas, everybody, or Happy Hanukkah, or whatever you choose to celebrate.
Stay safe.
From all of us here at Royal Britannia.
Happy
holidays. We love
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Happy Lastlight. And we will see you in the new year.
Have a
Stay
wonderful
safe, everyone.
Christmas, everybody.
Next week.
Next week as well, yeah.
We'll see you next week.
And next week.
And in the new year, yeah.
Until we see you again in a week's time.
Yeah. Bye.
That's an outro.
Yes, they killed another reindeer, but they did have the help of an elf. Then break into Santa's workshop. Jeff couldn't help himself. A giant metal sander is rusted and blind. Real Santa returns and brings presents unkind. Keth makes the ground spiky. Robot Santa goes boom. Derek gets the tow missile, but what should he do? Well, good moral actions then guided his hand, and Santa undid all the bad things in the land. And now Derek's the Krampus, so there's nothing left to fear. Since the Buccaneers saved Lastlight, or at least for this year.
Social Podcast Network.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.